Hey, Blazer Tails. I just wanted to hop on here for a second and show you how to use the Wild Robot Escapes PowerPoint, which this book, oh my goodness, if you have not read it, it's just so amazing. If you love the Wild Robot, this one, so good. So let me share my screen real quick so that I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here is the Wild Robot Escapes PowerPoint that you would get. And let me go to slideshow, start from the beginning. Okay, so this is what you will get. You'll get the Wild Robot Escapes. And this is the title page, of course. This is how to use it. And the way you use it, I'll show you in a second. The pictures are going to be in here so the kids can see them better, like up on a whiteboard or something. And this tells you that you're going to go under where I tell you to underline and put an asterisk, or you could put a sticky note there if you don't want to write in your book. That's what that is. This is just to get the kids thinking, you know, what is the book? What do you think the book's going to be about before we even start reading? There is the book trailer you can show them. And this is the table of contents. So what you would do is when let's say you've read for 3 or 4 days and you're on chapter 15, you can just click chapter 15. It takes you straight to it. So then I have chapter breaks. So you'll know when to stop. So when you get to chapter 2, if you're not ready to read chapter 2, you know you stop there. So this is the city. There's the picture. So if you want to, let me show you real quick. So in chapter 1, I know this is going to be super hard to see, but if you can see, I have underlined a sentence and I put a little asterisk by it. When you get to that sentence in the book, when you're reading, it drifted from the fast lane to the exit lane, and then it rolled down a ramp and into the farm country. And then this is the line I have underlined. Clouds of dust billowed up from behind the truck as it drove. So when you hear that, you're going to click. You'll be on here when you're reading. And when you read that sentence, then you'll click to here so the kids can see the picture. You'll notice up at the top on some of these, there's a little color. I'm just covering up the words so that I don't have any kind of copyright issues or anything with that. And then the questions are going to come up next, and they will be one after the other. They're in appear mode, so that the kids can't see the answers. Some of these are just straightforward answers. You know, where does our story begin? Where are they? Some of them are thought-provoking. So you would go through and click. And then when you get to this one, you know, do you think this is for a thought question? You can ask them. Usually the thought questions are at the end, and then chapter 2. So if you're ready to read chapter 2, you leave it here until you get to an underlined sentence. And when you this one doesn't have a picture, so you're not going to come to an underlined sentence. You're going to leave it here. When you get to the end of chapter 2, you'll go through the questions again, and then there's chapter 3. You're going to leave it here until you get to the underlined sentence. Then you'll go here so the kids can see it, and so on and so forth. Let me get out of this thing, and I will show you this. We're talking like 333 slides here. There's a lot here. But at the end, you'll see I have, here are my sentences. So I tell you that this is I'm using the paperback. So these are from the paperback. If you're using a hardback edition, it could be some different page numbers, so you have to look out for that. But like page 3, there's that clouds of dust billowed up behind the truck. So this is where you would go through and underline all of your sentences or put sticky notes or something. So that is The Wild Robot Escapes. Such a good book. Your kids will love it. And if you have any questions, I have my email in my description. You can just send me an email and I'll be glad to answer anything. Have a great day. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.